All right, cool. Welcome to our Opulent Freedom Lifestyle event. My name's Jana. I'll be hosting the majority of the event tonight, but we're super excited, super pumped. We've got two wonderful women launching their businesses tonight, and we can't wait to hear from them. So we'll hear from them sort of around the halfway mark. We get on here a few times throughout the week and share our results, our experiences, what we're excited about with an amazing product, program, and opportunity. For myself, I came across this product, and opportunity 2 years ago this month, actually. I was working full-time, trading time for money, as we all do, and wasn't really looking for anything, to be honest. I had been researching the product Juice Plus for my husband. He's a terrible eater and that he only eats meat and potato, typical bloke, I guess. And I was researching that with a couple of other products, but then I forgot about it because I'd actually just gone back to work, switched over from Department of Defence to Department of Human Services after having my second child, being on maternity leave, going into a job where I was doing long hours, long driving, commuting. Kids were in full-time care. I was on call. It was a super stressful position. I was responsible for a team of people. I got super run down super quick. As much as I thought that I was eating amazingly and it was nothing to do with me nutritionally for how I was starting to feel, I needed to find out what was going on and to figure out something had to change. For me, a post came up on a local mum's page down here in Victoria, Mornington Peninsula for me. And it was everything that I, sort of value. It was health, it was wellness, it was family, work on your own terms, it was whole foods, it was nutrition, it was all these beautiful things. All sounded too good to be true. I was super skeptical. I have owned a traditional business before, so I had lots of business questions around it. So I reached out to this girl, which I would never normally do, and her name was Lauren, and I asked her hundreds of questions. She was amazing that she slowly got back to me with all those beautiful answers and then asked me if I'd heard of the Juicy Body Transformation or Juice Plus. I hadn't heard of the program, which I love now, but I had heard of the product. So I was super excited. I thought, why not? Let's get Luke on it. Let's get myself on it and get the whole family on it. Why not do the business, get the product a bit cheaper? If I get it for free, bonus. If I make a bit of an income, that'd be great. But within 4 months, I was able to go part-time, and within 10 months, I was able to resign and leave my government wage and be at home with my children. So I've been a stay-at-home mum, which was something never on my vision board. And I always thought I needed that adult interaction, needed to be busy, needed that career, needed that lifestyle, needed that money to support my children going through school and all those sorts of things. Never did I think an opportunity like this would reward me so much by being at home with my children. It's super busy. I get to speak to amazing adults every day, so I'm still getting that interaction. I get to build my business up in my own time around them, and my health is way better than what it was before. So what is Juice Plus? Juice Plus itself, the product's been around for over 28 years now, with a company that's been around for 47. All right, so Juice Plus is all about bridging the gap in your diet, not replacing a healthy diet. You still got to eat. Just bridging the gap between what you are eating and what you should be eating. Because let's face it, our lifestyles are crazy busy now. All right, between work and our children's activities, our activities, trying to, and then all the things that are so easy for us to go and purchase, all pre-packaged and ready to go. They've just got no nutritional value in them. So Juice Plus literally is all about bridging the gap in your diet, increasing your variety on a daily basis. So our hero product is our fruits, vegetables, and berries capsules. All right, literally you get an extra variety of 27 fruits, vegetables, and berries each and every day into your diet. That's pretty cool. As much as I love juicing and I love my fruits and vegetables, there's no way I was getting 27 each and every day, because look, life's not perfect. Things happen. When you're traveling, this is hard to do. When you've got kids, this is hard to do. I know a lot of mums that live off coffee and toast. So having this is a really good, convenient way to help bridge that gap and bridge that difference. I love the fact that the label literally I can read, understand, don't need a dictionary or thesaurus or anything to figure out what it is. It's literally fruits and vegetables. So for instance, the fruit blend has apple, pineapple, peach, prune, orange, cranberry, papaya, beet, cherry, and date. All things I know. and not necessarily all things I'm getting into my diet each and every day. And I understand that they've each got a nutritional value on their own, but by putting there together, they work so much better in synergy than they do on their own. Then we've got our vegetable blend and our berry blend, full of antioxidants, so beautiful for skin, hair, and nails. I also love the fact that there's no warning label, because it is just fruits, vegetables, and berries. Unless you're allergic to the orange, the pineapple, or the papaya, Juice Plus is safe, even if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, any of those things, because it is just food. Unless you're allergic to the apple or the pineapple, it's safe, which is pretty amazing also. I also love the fact that our fruits and vegetables, when we eat them, they're quite depleted in their nutritional value. One, because that's how we like to eat them. We like to eat them when they're nice and crunchy and red and orange, or when they're, just the way we like to eat them, taste really. So they're picked before their prime ripening. They've had various waxes and chemicals put on them so they can have their journey out to our supermarkets. Then we purchase them, we peel them, we pip them, and if they're vegetables, we cook them in most of the cases as well. And therefore, we're losing more nutritional value out of what we're physically eating in our fresh fruits and vegetables. The fruits and vegetables that go into our capsules and our plant-based ingredients in our shakes are all grown purely for Juice Plus. All right, so they get to stay on the vine until they are at that full nutritional value, because that's when it usually comes in the last 24 to 48 hours when we don't want to eat it. It's starting to get a bit soft, or it's starting to lose its flavor or its color or its shape. That's when you want to actually be eating it. So because our farms, they're 3 generations old in many cases, which is pretty amazing also, are only growing at 4 Juice Plus, it gets to stay on the vine until it is at that full nutritional value, that high cellular level, which we really want and need in our bodies. From there, it's taken into our factories, which are co-located or within an hour's distance. And in there, it is washed. And this includes the peel, the pip, and even some of the stem or stalk. And then it goes through a pulping process. Pulping process slowly removes all that liquid, and coincidentally the sugar, which is a bit of a bonus because that's a huge variety going in there with all that natural sugar. And then through a cooling process, it's turned into a powder form. So no heating involved. So that cooling process turns it into the powder form. Then it's capsulated into our vegan vegetarian capsule. All right, this is super cool because it leaves all those live enzymes, micronutrients, and phytonutrients still intact when it's capsulated. Then it's popped into these little containers, sent to us, and we swallow them. All right, so on a daily basis, we swallow our capsules. They're not some big, ridiculous horse capsule either. They're like quite small. I don't know where to put it so you can see how tiny it is, but it's not huge. And because if I bring it too close, you'll think it's massive, but it's not, I promise. And you swallow, and it goes into your body. And obviously, all nutrition, we all absorb it differently. Okay, but between 3 to 7 minutes, it gets into your bloodstream and it goes to work. Pretty cool. Obviously, inflammation's different in each and every one of us. So what results I'm going to get are going to be totally different to my husband's, and they were, I promise you. And they're going to be totally different for you as well. Inflammation shows up in things like skin, in psoriasis, eczema, acne, hair, nails, gut health. People are pooping better, got more energy because their insides start working at a more opulent level. Their kidneys, their liver, their joint inflammation deteriorates. It goes in there and, fights against inflammation, inflammation coming on and inflammation you've already got. So, results are always different from one person to another. And it just makes sense, yeah? An extra variety of fruits and vegetables going into your bodies each and every day at a cellular level, like attracts like. So when you put that into your body daily, it's the same as if you eat salty chips, fried food, or lollies. You want more of that. But put Juice Plus into your body each and every day, you start craving less of those naughty things and more of the good things, more water, more fruits, more vegetables. So craveability builds inside you, which is pretty amazing also. What I love is it's had over 39 peer-reviewed scientific studies done on it. That's unheard of. Yes, Juice Plus helped fund those studies, but to get the gold label on it, that they're peer-reviewed and that they are readily available for anybody to read and check out is pretty amazing. We've got 3 ongoing studies at the moment. We're a part of one. So when any adult takes our cellular capsules, our whole food capsules, they get to sponsor a child for free for 4 years between the ages of 4 to 18. So definitely a company with a heart, and the child gets to either have the fruit and vegetable capsule or they get to have it in a chew form. All right, so the little ones, the younger ones, can also jump on Juice Plus, and even younger. It's just this is the trial study has it for that specific age group. But it's just a nice, yummy little chew, and it gives your child between the fruit and the vegetable an extra variety of 17. That is massive for any mum. Like, that is such a reassurance knowing your child's getting that when they're going through their super fussy stages, when they eat something one day, hate it the next day, or they don't want this on their sandwich, they don't want that for dinner. Super nice knowing that you're getting that into their body each day, and especially for their growing bodies, they definitely need that. We're seeing results in that study already. Kids sleeping better, pooping better, cognitive behaviour for my children, respiratory, again, skin, all these beautiful things just because they're getting in that extra fruits and vegetables. And don't, keep an eye on your children when they start taking Juice Plus. They start just picking up capsicums and celery and different things while you're shopping and start eating it. So you just got to watch out for them and you're not getting in trouble for little stealers. So that's our micronutrients, like I said, the oil in the engine. You've still got to eat. Okay, we're not here to replace a healthy diet in any shape or form. We still want you to eat, and we want to guide you with all that as well. But we do have an amazing complete macro powder. All right, so they come in 2 yummy flavors, chocolate and vanilla, over 30 plant-based ingredients in there, and they taste yummy. They make any green smoothie taste good, which is great because I've always been a green smoothie person, but sometimes drinking it is a little bit hard. But it's got some natural sugar in there from stevia and sugar cane, so equivalent to a banana, but it does make things taste yummy. Add these with some beautiful frozen berries, frozen banana, acai, or any of those beautiful seeds and things in there. Pumpkin, there's already pumpkin in there, but makes a yummy smoothie. Okay, you've got things in there like pomegranate, broccoli, pumpkin, alfalfa sprouts, radish sprouts, chickpea, mushrooms, so vitamin D is definitely covered in there, vitamin B, complex vitamin B, niacin. Niacin's a beautiful mood balancer. So once you get that extra energy from the capsules and your body starts running at a more opulent level, adding these as well, we're also seeing massive results with anxiety and depression as well. So that's a beautiful thing too. So these are great for breakfast on the go in the morning. They're great for pre and post workout, great for that sugar fix in the afternoon for the kids after school or for yourself when you're looking for a sweet snack. And you can make some really great food, some protein balls. We've got lots of recipes for those as well, and frozen icy poles too. So pretty cool. We do love those, and they're handy to keep in your handbag just in case you run out of something and you're looking for an easy snack instead of going to takeaway. You've got that option. Juice Plus then felt that there was one more gap that they wanted to bridge in our nutrition, and that was an all-natural omega. Okay, plant-based, all plant-based omega. So they came up with this beautiful blend. They've skipped the fish, gone straight to the algae, along with raspberry, pomegranate seed oil, tomato seed oil, all these beautiful things in there to give you that omega that's vegan-friendly, vegetarian-friendly, and no fishy aftertaste, which is pretty cool. So that's your brain health, heart, again, joint inflammation, and eyes. So it's beautiful to have that new add to our, I guess, variety, because that's literally it. We don't have some crazy big catalogue. That's all our product. And, even though we've only had that for about 4 months, we're already starting to see huge results with that as well. So we're really lucky. We're part of an amazing team that, we all come from all shapes of life, contracting, teachers, nutrition, personal trainers, government for me, and we all add value in some shape or form. But we've had a team put together an amazing program called the Juicy Body Transformation, and it's built around this product. Okay, the program is all about deprivation-free, no calorie counting, yummy food, all that food that you normally want and crave, but the healthy version of it. So we've got over 400 recipes helped and built by the wonderful Kira Westwick. She's a nutritionist, a mother of 2, absolute foodie. She was runner-up on MasterChef 2014. So she's constantly adding more and more value to it. And we've got even more recipes within our private group that you get to be a part of with your journey. They're all ebooks, they're all online. I do have a printed version in front of me. So we've got over 7 ebooks, something there for the blokes, for the kids. There's even chocolate, there's desserts, because really it is about lifestyle. It's a lifestyle program the whole family to enjoy, and it gets results. And right now we have our 8-week shred happening. It's starting on the 22nd. We're super pumped for it, and that's really a kickstart. And we've just had Christmas. We've all overeaten, eaten too much or too much of the naughty stuff, and we're all ready to cleanse and get back into it, or to make 2018 all about health. So this is a really good way. It's 8 weeks. You get your nutritional supplements with Juice Plus, and you get all this beautiful stuff to help you and guide you. Meal plans, recipes, support, community. It's really a wonderful way for you to get on track with your health and get some results early, and then set you up for life. Because Juice Plus and this program is about setting you up for life. Not a quick fix, but a really good way to take charge of your health and continue it throughout the rest of your life, basically. So now I'm just going to grab a couple of the girls that are going to share some of the results they've had with Juice Plus or with the program. And I've just got to find Tara. So Tara, I found you. How did Juice Plus come into your life? What results have you had so far? And why do you love sharing it?
Thanks, Jana. Thanks for letting me share. Juice Plus came into my life on a Facebook post, actually, about the opportunity of a stay-at-home mum. So I was sort of interested in that. And when I got talking to Lindsay about it, actually, the product made sense to me. I was a juicer, and that had sort of tapered off because I'd had young kids, and I just didn't have the time to sit there and cut up all these vegetables anymore, but I knew the health benefits of it. So to me, it was just a brilliant idea. I just thought, well, it's a convenient way to get all that nutrition into my body, because I knew the benefits of it. And then, so once I started on the product, I found that I had actually suffered with postnatal depression from my 2 young boys, and I'd been medicated from it. And a pleasant side effect of that was that my mood had improved so much, and I felt so much better within myself that I've actually since been able to wean myself off the medication, and I never thought I'd actually find a way to get off it. I thought I'd be stuck on it forever. So that was awesome for me. And so I got my husband on it, and he's a shift worker. He's forever run down and exhausted, and since he's been on the product, he actually can get up out of bed, and he faces the day like better. And with 2 young kids, we both actually have the energy to get through the day. So it's been a massive help there. And I got my kids onto it too. And so my middle boy was in daycare and constantly bringing home all the germs, and then it would go through the whole family, and we're just forever on this sick cycle. And since he'd been on the product, he stopped getting sick. So if he got a runny nose, he'd have to, I'd give him double the dose because there's only fruit and vegetables in it. And by that afternoon, he'd be good again. So it never progressed into anything more then. So we just stopped the cycle with it, which has just been brilliant for us, because that was just exhausting in itself, the sleepless nights and everything. And the shakes and everything, my kids just love. Actually, my 10-year-old is obsessed with them, and he loves the product himself. He's always been my good sleeper, and I was surprised when he actually turned around and told me that since being on the product, he sleeps so much better. So that was really surprising, and he just reckons that he has a lot more energy, and he's just a lot happier with himself. He feels a lot better all the time. So that's an awesome thing to hear as a mum. So yeah, I just love it, and I just think it's a brilliant idea. So I'm so glad that I now get to share it with people because I love it so much. So thanks for letting me share, Jana.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And I'm going to grab Catherine, and also she's going to tell us how Juice Plus came into her life, and actually one of our other girls that couldn't quite make it tonight. So she's going to share a little bit about their results with the 8-week shred and why they love sharing it.
Hi, Jana. Thank you for letting me share. So Juice Plus came into my life in February 2 years ago now. So I was just that exhausted mum. I had 3 boys, 3 and under. So I was just exhausted, needing to nap all the time, and just throwing the kids in front of the TV just so I could get some rest because I wasn't sleeping properly. And yeah, so I got on the products, and after a week, I was finding I had more energy. I was eating better, sleeping better, like following the program. The program was the biggest change for me, which was amazing. And I was able to lose 17 centimeters off my body in 6 weeks, which was amazing. So I wasn't exercising. I literally was just following the program. Then with the 8-week shred, that was really good motivation for me too. I don't like the gym or anything, so it was really great that I had the exercises here that I could, because it gives you daily exercise ideas and guides. I could do it around the kids. So like if I needed weights, I didn't have weights at the time, so I'd just pick up my kids and use them as weights while I was doing squats or push-ups, or to do a plank, I would have the kids underneath me so it made me hold it up even longer. So it was just ideas like that, which was amazing because being a busy mum, you don't always have time to go to the gym. So that was really great for me. So also a friend of ours who she's also does Juice Plus as well, her and her husband, she started on the products in February as well. And between February and December, she lost 10 kilos. But with the shred, I think it was in October, her and her husband decided to do the shred properly for the full 8 weeks, just to see how she went. Sorry, I have her story in front of me. She started, like, when she first started the products, her energy increased. She's a kinder teacher as well as a mum. And noticed she was craving better foods and not craving the sugar. They used all the program for the recipes and all of their dinners, and she'd lost the 10 kilos. During the 8 weeks, she lost 5 kilos and her husband also lost 5 kilos, but they actually did none of the exercising. It was literally just the program that they followed with the food. She said she could have lost more, but then she also fell pregnant. So she's really excited. Her baby is now 4 months. That's why she couldn't get on, because she's not settling tonight. She's just had her needles. But she's really excited to do this next 8-week shred. So her goal is, with her and her husband, is to lose another 5 kilos each, if not more. So I can't wait for her to start and we see what happens with her as well. So thanks for letting me share both stories tonight.
No, thank you for sharing both stories. But I promise to, they're awesome results, both Catherine, Tara and Steph's. But, we've got the blokes on here too. So I just want to make sure, blokes aren't quite as in tune with their body, but some of the results they get on the 8-week shred are massive. I don't know why with the blokes, but they seem to shred very quickly, and it seems to show up in muscle mass very quickly for them, not as quickly as for us, for our females. But, my dad suffered heavily from gout, and that went, and it was not something we were even imagining it would, help with. So that was a pretty odd thing, but pretty cool that it came along. But, in other things, for the guys, it's just sleeping better. My husband's not snoring anymore. That's always bonus. And, of course, he's got extra energy, and he's a labourer, metal fab, welding all day. He's got more energy. So he's more patient with the kids and just seems to be enjoying life a little bit more. So definitely something in there for everybody, but you just don't know till you get it into your body. All right, I'm just going to touch on one more thing before we hear from our 2 girls that are launching tonight. And that's just, I just want to, get rid of a couple of myths when it comes along to the business. Because I know when I started this, I had a couple of beautiful friends and family that were super concerned I was doing one of those crazy schemes or structures, which I didn't know about because I'm clearly not born in the 1960s or 50s, and they were made illegal in the 1970s. Sure, there's a structure to everything, but I think where I was with my government job was more like a pyramid structure than anything that I'm doing now, that's for sure. So I want you to think of normal businesses that are out there, some of the big ones. So think of Safeway, think of Coles, Myer, all those ones. Maybe we'll stick to the supermarkets, but they've all got their CEO. I picked another dud text. I've got to just start throwing these away so I know which ones that don't work. They've all got a CEO. There's only one of them, all right? They are at the top, they're earning all the big bucks and making all the big decisions, delegating down to their board of directors, state managers, area managers, store managers, and then down to, the beautiful people that we see stacking the shelves, putting our shopping through, all those sort of, small roles. And a lot of those people might be happy sitting there, sitting there doing that same role for life. They enjoy the customer interaction or the basic job of, stocking the shelves. But for a lot of them, I'm sure, like me, they're career driven. They're interested in some of these middle range positions and so forth. When I came over from the Defence to Department of Human Services, I came into that middle section rank, and all these people below me were not happy at all. I took the position they wanted next. They weren't going to show me the ropes. And it's the same with this. If one of these guys do, you know, because sometimes it's not always what you know, it's who you know as well when it comes to these promotions. But they've won this position. They're feeling a bit guilty because they've won it over their buddies, and their buddies are really cranky with them because they've won it over them. It really is quite cutthroat. It's elbow and kicking and whatever to make sure that you're the shining star, that you win that position. But when you do get to this middle section here, sure, the money's good, you know, but the hours, the home versus work ratio, and, you know, the balance, there is no balance. You're taking work home with you. That's long hours. I think nowadays it's just really lost its way with how we do our 9-to-5 job. And we literally are working our lifestyle around our 9-to-5, and it should be in reverse. But the chances of anybody down here ever winning that top position up the top and being the CEO of Coles, slim to none. You know, me in the government ever, you know, being the MP or being the Chief of Defence, not going to happen. This position normally comes from someone who's already done the job somewhere else, or been within the industry, you know, for 40 plus years and knows its ins and outs, all, you know, everything that needs to be known about it. Just mute that one. So yeah, definitely a hard structure, and that's literally, you know, everything. I think in everything in life has some sort of structure sort of relevant to that. But what I like about what we do is literally that, but on its head. All right, we have a top position called NMD. Our bottom position is called virtual franchisee. Yes, we have various promotion levels as well. I love that we pay a one-off yearly fee of $165 to have this business, to refer an amazing product, program and opportunity. That's literally all I do. And then my head office bill the customer, and then they ship out the product. I don't have to be peddling products in my car and delivering it or anything like that, which blows my mind because I owned a restaurant. I bought it. I spent thousands of dollars on it. But not only that, I had weekly, monthly, yearly costs to keep that running. I pay $165 for this business, and I just get to share it and enjoy it. And I just think I should be paying more, to be honest. But anyway, when anybody comes into this position, they can't come straight into a middle section role. They can't come straight into NMD. Even this CEO, if they saw my lifestyle of business I was creating, they loved it, they wanted to be a part of it, they don't get to come straight in up to NMD or, you know, our middle section roles or anything like that. They come in as a virtual office, a virtual franchisee, whether they're a scientist, a nurse, a construction worker, a teacher, we all start there. Someone sponsors you, links arms with you, helps and guides you, helps you get to each of these positions, all right? If they don't do that, they don't grow, all right? And sure as hell you won't grow either, because it's really a teach-to-teach business. It's a really unique way of doing it. And, you know, and by doing that, everybody gets the opportunity to get to NMD. This is open. Everybody gets the chance to build their position up to the top position. Even when you get there, there isn't a set pay rate. You can keep building this business to as big as you like just by loving and caring on people, sharing an amazing program and product that could help their health, and then also give them that extra income to do something that they might like to do with. And what I mean by something is this doesn't have to be a vehicle for you to go quit your job. It could be just an extra income for a holiday, pay off your credit cards, get your product cheaper. It can really be whatever you want it to be. There is no pressure. You can go as slowly, as quickly as you like in this business, which is a pretty cool thing as well. The only other thing that came up for me, and this was my only concern, was I didn't think I knew enough people. I'd gone from the Defence to Department of Human Services with a secret clearance, and I'd had children. So I'd literally not used social media and deleted a lot of people. I'd had kids. Didn't want people to see everything that was going on that I did put on there when and if I did use it. But, you know, the person that introduced me to the business, Lauren, she obviously linked arms with me, showed me how to share it with a few friends and family, co-workers, sporting buddies. But then also, like the girls tonight, launched my business, and I had my bestie who got FOMO. I jumped on with the product. She knew I loved health and cared about health. I wouldn't do something that I hadn't researched, and then realised there was some, way of getting it cheaper. So she jumped on board. Catherine, who we heard of tonight, had amazing results. She shared that on social media. It went viral. And I was like, I can respond to all these for you, but you are struggling to pay for the product. Why don't you have a go at doing that? Get your product for free. So she jumped on with the business. And then Steph, Catherine shared her story. She was just love bug. She just loved the program and product and her results. She just wanted to share it with everybody. Why hadn't we heard about this sooner? It's an amazing product and program. I showed these girls exactly what Lauren had shown me, helped them find a few friends and family, co-workers, sporting buddies, school mums, school dads, and the same thing happened to them. All right. And it just started popcorning out like that. Just like when you put it in the microwave, it pops away, you pull it out, and it keeps on doing it. All naturally, all organic, no pressure on anybody. And who did Lauren know at the beginning? Not even me. She met me on social media, and now she's got FOMO Lindsay, she's got Catherine, Seth, Michelle, Rachel, Rochelle, Tara, all these beautiful people within her business. And it's just a really nice way. It's all about relationships, community, and helping each other, which is a really unique way to do business. So now I'm just going to jump over to the girls who are launching tonight and see who is first. So Liz or Elizabeth, I'm going to bring you up, hun. So how did Juice Plus come into your life? What results are you looking forward to with the product and program? And why did the business make sense to you?
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. My neighbour, Tara, was the one that brought me to the project, to the program. I loved every day watching all the inspirational posts she put up on Facebook, and it really resonated with me. And I really, after a while I started thinking maybe I need that in my life. I was really tired. I had 2 young boys. We were renovating a house. I was working part-time. I wasn't looking after myself. I put on a lot of weight, and I realised it was time to make a change. So I messaged Tara and I got on board. After a few months on it, I loved it, and I actually suffer from hypoglycemia, and since using the product, I haven't had a hypo, I haven't had any problems. Also with the shakes, most shakes I can't use from other brands because I'm lactose intolerant, and I haven't had one pain in the stomach, any problems with that, with my stomach at all, and it's fantastic. It's the first time I've ever found a product like this. So I'm really, really excited about it, and I look forward to what it can do for me.
You're on mute, Jana.
Doing that, sorry. And with the business sides of things, Liz, what are you excited about with that? Is sharing it with other people and the business side.
Yes, so I've just started on the business. I have a few people that have signed up now, and I've started talking to everyone about 8-week shred, and everyone's really interested. I had that many posts after putting a post on Facebook last night. I've got 9 people now that I'm working with to get them onto the 8-week shred, and I'm also doing it myself. So having other people, motivating them also motivates me to do my best. So that's great.
Amazing. That's so excited. We all need a buddy to stay on track with our health. So you've got 9 of them that look good. So well done. I'm excited to see what happens for you in the future. Well done, and congratulations on your launch. And
thanks, Jana.
Oh, you're welcome. And now I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce this right, but I'm going to grab Marcelita. So, camera's off. Hold on one second. Hold on, hun. You just got to get your camera back on, and then I can spotlight you.
Okay, just
there we go.
Second.
Got it now. Yes. Yep.
No. Yep.
Yep. Beautiful. So how did Juice Plus come into your life? What results have you had so far or looking forward to? And why did the business make sense to you?
Okay. Hello, guys. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. The person who brought me to the business was Sandrita. I met her at the coffee that I'm working now. And I'm so excited to start this business because I've been taking the pill for about 3 weeks. And since I've been taking the capsules, it's been like a big change in my life, because before I used to craving a lot on food. And I think that this product has helped me to reduce craving on food a lot. And also I love from this business to listen all the the good experience that people have has with this taking this product. And I find like an easy way to get a good income, because I was I was worried about my actual income. Is I feel that is not enough. So I find like Juice Plus like a good idea to get like easy income and also a good opportunity to help people on on the healthy way to improve his style of life. And yeah, this is I'm very excited and I'm very thankful with Sandrita because she brought me to this business. And yes, it's amazing.
Awesome. Well done. We're so excited to have you. I think you're going to have even more results. You're still very new into taking the product, so I'm sure you've still got more detox and more results to come yet. But excited for you and congratulations on launching.
Thank you very much, and thank you for everybody joining me tonight. I really appreciate that, and I really appreciate that you guys shared the experience with the product. When I started, I was a little bit skeptic about the product, but then when I started listening to people about the experience with, not just with the business, also the experience um, taking the capsules and all the products and follow all the plans that you have on the company is great, and it's like encourage myself to go deep with the business. And yeah, I'm so excited.
Amazing. Awesome. Well done, hun.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Awesome. So that's pretty cool. Two wonderful women now, you know, set out into the world to help more people experience what we've experienced, which is pretty cool. And obviously the stories are amazing. It's just people talking from the heart, what they're looking forward to, what results they've had. And it always blows my mind. But yeah, it's an amazing opportunity. So I'm going to touch on some of the fun stuff now. I mean, not that wasn't fun. That was super fun. But the fun money. All right, we're really lucky here in Australia and New Zealand. We're on the same business plan, but we can share this product and program and opportunity in over 29 countries. So that's lots of friends for you to have and lots of travel for you to have, really. And a great opportunity there for sure. But here in Australia and New Zealand, we get paid three ways. We get paid, let's turn that around a little bit for you, in retail profit. We get paid in commission. This builds what we call our residual income or our beach money, the fun money in the background. That's growing continuously and slowly in the background month by month, and that keeps building up. So that's great for when you want to take a holiday and just disconnect from the world. You've still got that building and paying you in the background. If you get sick or if you have a surgery or an operation, it's still there, which is a pretty cool thing. What we like to talk about is the bonuses. All right. The bonuses are there as an incentive to help you grow your business strong and wide at the beginning and have a bit of an understanding on what sort of money you're going to be earning when you build your business to some of these high levels. And, you know, like I said, they're an incentive. So if you hit them, that's great. Well done. You're awesome. You've done a great job. If you don't hit them, you're still awesome and you're doing a great job. They're just an incentive. If you hit them, you miss them, it's not a big deal. All right. So like I said earlier, you start off as a virtual franchisee. We help you get to DVF, hopefully within the first 10 to 30 days. But the first big bonus that's on the table is a $400 bonus for senior direct virtual franchise. And it probably means you've gone and shared the business opportunity with 1 to 2 people. All right. If you hit that within your first 40 days, you get a $400 bonus plus your profit and commission that's growing in the background. Okay. But not only you get that, the teacher that's helping you to get there and guide you, they get the teacher bonus of $400 because this is a teach business. All right. The next one is sales coordinator. You probably shared the business with about 5 to 8 people by then. You've got a beautiful client base. You're really starting to build a beautiful tribe. And that's a $600 bonus for you and a $600 bonus for your teacher. I just want to point out here at this stage, you probably shared your business with 5 to 8 people. They've probably shared it with about 4 people as well. You are definitely a teacher yourself. Yes, you've got this bonus if you've hit it within the time periods, but you're also getting these teacher bonuses yourself now. So you help people get to SDVF, you're getting that bonus, whether it's 2 times, 20 times, 200 times. Pretty cool, hey? And then the same with SC, the same with SSC. SSC, you probably shared the business with, 10 to 16 people, and you've probably got another 10 or so underneath them. And that's a $1,200 bonus for you and a $1,200 bonus for your teacher. All right, by the time you hit this one, your time really does move around a little bit. Where you're spending your time, where you're investing in your business, things really start to shuffle around. So we're going to hear from a couple of girls about the business now. So I'm going to grab Sandra. So Sandra, how did Juice Plus come into your life? What exciting things have happened so far? And what are you looking forward to in the future?
Thank you, Jana. This business came across about 2 years ago through a mutual friend that we met in Facebook, actually, Lauren. She explained to us the product and the business over a coffee because they didn't have a Zoom, back then. The natural products in the juicy body transformation really made sense to me because we always try. Can you hear me well? Sorry, just to make sure you can hear me well. Yep. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, it makes sense to us because we always try to eat well and exercise every day. So with our busy life, it's sometimes a bit hard to eat well. So yeah, when we heard of the natural whole food nutrition, it totally made sense to us, especially giving the choice to our son. So with the business side, I was a little bit skeptic because 15 years ago we tried Amway, which is another network marketing, and it didn't work for us because we didn't really believe in the product. It was like too many products and it wasn't natural. So yeah, I guess when with Juice Plus is makes it easy because we love the products. We take them all and it's only four different products. So it's just sharing the benefit to our loved ones. So it's so much easy. And I love the flexibility of working from home, being able to stay at home with my son now that he's on school holidays. It's so great to be able to spend time with him and still be able to do the business and make an income from home is amazing. And I love to help all the moms and all the single ladies to the same. What I love about this business too is I love traveling and I love the personal development that we get. Yeah, it's like a personal development disguised in the business, which I love because I felt like I really, really needed that. But yeah, this business has funded a trip to Nashville in 2016 when I went to conference. It funded a trip to Canada as well, and Melbourne trip last year. So yeah, I love it because we get to travel a lot too. So what I'm looking forward in this business is more be able to do this business from Canada because it's like all my family is in Canada. So I'd love to spend 3 months in Canada and still be able to do the business. And also I have a really, really good news today, which we are very close to travel to South Korea to pick up our daughter, our adopted daughter. So yeah, it can be any time between 2 or 3 months. So yeah, we can't wait. So it's so good to have this business. I can still do it from South Korea. And then, when we bring her back home, I'll be able to stay at home with her and be able to still contribute, with the household and everything. So yeah, it's very, very exciting. 2018. So yeah, I can't wait.
Awesome.
Yeah, so just for grateful
Yeah,
to
that's
be
so
able to do this business.
exciting. Yeah,
Thank
congratulations,
you.
Sandra.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Thank
Yeah,
you, Jana.
something about 2018, something in the water, that's for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
Awesome. And I'm just going
Thank
to
you,
also
Jana.
grab Lindsay when I find you. Where are you? Go back over here. Oh, right there. How did Juice Plus come into your life? What exciting things have happened to you so far, and what are you looking forward to in the future?
Sure. So Juice Plus came into my life when Jana actually kept posting about how much energy she had, and I knew that she had 2 young boys who were not great sleepers, one in particularly, and as a mama of a young 6-month-old who was also a terrible sleeper, I thought, how on earth does this woman have so much energy? So I reached out to her about her post, and she told me about the product, and the product to me straight away kind of made sense to me. I'd already took a lot of multivitamins, and I thought, you know, what a better way to do it and actually take the real thing. Not only that, but Jana is a massive health nut. So she thought a product was worth trying. That was kind of all I needed to know. You know, I trusted in her. She's a good mate of mine. And if she said it was worth giving it a go, that was kind of enough. I then said to her that I thought it was that good that I wanted to get the whole family on it. And when I said that to her, she said, look, maybe you might be interested in the business side of it because you could get your product cheaper or even free. And I thought, well, sure, why not? You know, every little dollar counts. You know, we're a family of 4 at that time. So that's why I joined the business. And to be honest, when I got started, that was really all I wanted to do, was get my product cheaper or free. And what I did straight away was I shared my journey on Juicy Body Transformation and the results that I got from losing all my baby weight and just, you know, really plugging in. And so many people jumped on board and they wanted me to hook them up with this amazing product. And, you know, one month I had like 9 customers, and I had 14, then I had 12. I was like, oh my goodness, I've actually got a business happening here. This is crazy. And next thing you know, I wasn't paying for my product from the get-go. And I thought, this is pretty cool. Then I went back to work. This little crazy monkey here who should be asleep, I put her into full-time care. Harper's just going to join us now. I put her into full-time care. I moved into state. We were in the Navy and I got posted into state. And my husband was at sea. And when I went back to full-time work, I put her into care. She hated the drop-offs. So drop-offs for me every morning were heartbreaking, absolutely heart-wrenching. She would kick and scream and cry and just reach for me. And I guess that was a really big slap in the face for me, where I realized that I was going to work to pay for someone else to look after her when all I wanted to do was be with her. And I thought, as much as I had loved my career in the Navy, I've done some incredible things and I've absolutely loved it. Now here comes the youngest one. I decided that this wasn't for me anymore. So I reached back out to Jana and I said, look, I want to take this business serious. I want to make it bigger than just getting a product cheap or getting a product free, actually. And so she linked arms with me and she taught me everything that she knew. And from there, I have been able to create a business, you know, by linking arms with other people and helping them be successful in their business. That gave me the opportunity to make the decision when I went on maternity leave with my 3rd child, who is just waking up now for a feed. That I wouldn't be returning to work. So I'm due to go back to work this year in April, and I'm not. I've told my boss I won't be returning. I am doing this full time. I get to have these crazy kids drive me nuts all day and every day, and I pay for it, which is awesome. But what I'm really excited about is helping other people who want to do that as well. You know, some people don't actually want to leave their job. They love their job, but they want to have a travel fund, or they want to pay off their credit card debt, or they, you know, they just want to have a fund where they can go and buy their Louis Vuitton, whatever it is that they want to do. It doesn't matter to me as long as I get to help them do it. That's what I love doing, and seeing people grow, you know, creating their own business. Like Sandra said, personally grow. I love watching people personally grow through personal development and stuff like that. And knowing that I've been a part of that is incredible. And I love doing that. So yeah, that's my story. I better cut it there so I can control these children. But thank you for letting me share it. And congratulations on your launches tonight, girls. And Sandra, very exciting news.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. So honestly, you can do this job with or around your children. It is pretty simple like that, because we want people to know that we are just normal people. We are juggling a family. We're not, you know, magic magicians, and we don't have a magic product as such either. We just have an amazing product and program and opportunity in all shapes, I guess. But that is, 2 amazing stories from 2 amazing women with some very exciting things. I honestly don't know what it is about 2018, but I just can't sit still with it. My girls are just probably a little bit over me and my voice, because I keep sending the messages going, how is everybody today? Because it is just there's so much exciting things going on, I guess. The next one is QNMD. All right. That's a $1,500 bonus for you and a $1,500 bonus for your teacher. Here you are almost at the top, right? You've got a team, probably a front line of 16 to 22 odd, probably more even. And then you've probably got about 40 to 60 underneath you. That's a beautiful team. And that's really, then you are really you're starting to see tribe. You're really starting to see the people that need this, want this, understand it. Because, you know, for a lot of people, they just don't understand it. They don't understand the value. I'll just go eat some more fruit and vegetables. Yeah, you can, but can you get 27 into your body each day and at that cellular level? No, you can't. Yes, you've got to eat. That's still the right natural thing for your body to do. But to be able to have this product there to bridge that gap, to be that buffer, is pretty amazing. Top position, National Marketing Director. $3,000 bonus for you and you only. Look, there's lots of other bonuses in here in between as well for clubs and all these other cool things as well. But by the time you get to NMD, you're literally on about 80 to 120,000 a year, right? Depending on how your team's growing, how you're nurturing them, looking after them. It's a community. It's friendship. You've got to be there to support each other and grow, which is pretty amazing. And then all these beautiful teacher bonuses and promotions, along the way. Like I said, they're just incentives to help you see the value in what you're doing in helping more people. And obviously sharing that, inspiring healthy living around the world. And that is Juice Plus's, that's their thing. All right. So that's literally us in a nutshell. Like I said, and Lindsay said, people come into this opportunity for all sorts of reasons. One, they love the product, want to get it cheaper. Two, they just want to share it with a lot of people because they've had amazing results. They see the value in it. Three, they just want to pay off credit cards, have a shopping fund or a holiday fund. Three, they want this to be the vehicle to change their life. I never thought I was going to be a stay-at-home parent. The whole time thing, I had no idea. I thought I was doing the right thing, doing 9 to 5. I was so time poor. I was missing out on so much with my little boys. Now I get to see probably too much, to be honest. There's some things I don't need to see, but because they're boys. But I'm so blessed to be able to do so, and I'm so excited always to be able to help more and more people. So thank you so much for jumping on tonight. Well done to the 2 girls who launched. Thank you to the 4 who shared their amazing stories. If I didn't or we didn't cover everything, please reach out to whoever invited you to watch this live or in the recording and get those questions answered. Because like me, I had hundreds, but once I got those answers, it really does make sense. It's just fruits, vegetables and berries, which is pretty cool and pretty unique. It just makes sense. So a massive thank you and happy 2018 to everybody, and can't wait to hopefully see some of your beautiful faces on here again soon. So good night.